On physical body, we create cancer. On emotional body, we create anxiety and depression. The main reason that we resist, our energy body resists, is because we have disconnected ourselves from our nature and the nature. We are part of earth. We are not separate. When we believe in the illusion that we are better and more intelligent, we separate ourselves. And when we separate, there is no flow. Well, Iceland is a very powerful place, energetically, and it's actually the people here allow more energy goes through, because the place. You see, Earth attract the right people to match the energy of the place. So each place on Earth has the right people who need to be there. The piece of land, Iceland, is very much connected to the spiritual energy, and actually the rivers and the waterfalls and all these things is a manifestation of the energy that runs through the spiritual energy and runs through from here all the way to the rest of the world. And the people, of course, have a very powerful energetic body and more aligned to the new energy. So I don't have good and bad, because there's nothing bad. If you want it simple, I can say good.
That's my answer. Yeah.
Everything that we believe as a reality is simply an illusion. Reality has nothing to do with what it is. It has to do what is shared and confirmed. For example, if we all feel this room is warm, our reality that it's warm. If half feels it's warm, the other feels it's cold, together we have no reality. So what we call human reality is an illusion that we all share. Through that illusion, we look at life and death the way we are conditioned to, as beginning and an end. There's nothing in the universe has beginning or an end. Everything that we start with, we end to it too. Everything is seasonal. Everything is cyclical. So, well, first of all, before you die, you are connected. Before you were born, you are connected to everything, and you are your 100% you, and your soul, and everything. So that is an optimum being. When you are born, you are in your mental and physical body with lots of limitations. So that is less optimal. If you look at the length of your physical body, the time that you live, compared to your soul life, is like one day of this life. Would you care so much if you have one bad day? No, because you know there is tomorrow. If you didn't know there is tomorrow, you would. We live life as if that's it. And after we die, we become that light again. So there is no hell or heaven in my way, but if there was, this would be the hell. And I don't know why we try so hard to be in it. So it's not the way what happened after we die, is what is happening to our soul journey, that right now we are on our lower vibration, and hopefully for me that is not long. Well, the consequence of it is, you see, consequence is a mental word, but I'm going to try to answer you because it's not really consequence in that way. But you see, the old energy was supporting mind and logic and fear. Fear. And we could not, because of that, we could not connect to the spirit, to God. So we had to go special places, do spiritual ritual or whatever to be connected. But the new energy support heart and intuition. And you can connect to it from anywhere. You don't have to go to the hermit to be connected. And gradually, the way we live, it will be less with fear. You know, the old energy, the way it works, that because we were running based on fear, anybody who could manage fear become our boss. Governments, certain religions. And the new energy support us to be on our own without needing a boss. Because there's nothing to fear from or about. And it's just a way of understanding and consciousness. Of course, you're already in that new energy. You have already changed. You just don't know it. Because if you have been living certain way for 40, 50, 60 years, even everything changes around you, you won't notice it. What will happen that gradually you will be in situation that you realize that you react with it differently than before. So why, you see, when you ask why, that means if I knew the answer, and I explain it, you would understand. You see, from beginning of existence until December 21st, 2012, there was an energy that ran Earth and human on it, everything on it. And December 21st, 2012, that energy disappeared. And that's why Mayan, for example, when they extrapolate to future, they realize there's nothing after that date, so they assume it's end of time. But it was end of that time, end of that energy, end of that consciousness. And from December 21st, 2012 until September 23rd, 2013, it was a period of nothingness. And it's a new one has come. If I could answer why, is the same reason that a child is born or everything else. So it's very, it's just because of human evolution, because we are going to a new era of being. You see, all the questions we usually ask, we ask the question with the assumption that we are in charge. But we are not. You see, your energy body, your soul is in charge of you. We are not in charge of anything. We are just part of the procedure. So the energy gradually does what it needs to do to you and make you become adapted to it if it's time for you. Life does it for us. Life. And that's why life now is so different. Everything is different. The whole world is different. Of course, what we have built as a society, what is right and wrong, is based on an old energy. So many things has to collapse. Our reality has to collapse. Our economy, a lot of things has to collapse. Of course, you have started earlier, but a lot of things has to collapse before we can be comfortable for a new way of being. You see, economy is based on consumption. Anything you consume is from earth. The beginning of anything is earth. That means better economy, more invasion of the earth. That doesn't work. So the systems that we are used to, like good economy, has to collapse.
It has begun, right?
Yeah.
Greece.
Greece is just the beginning.
Yeah. The big cleaning.
But it takes about 22 to 25 years. It's nothing so fast. It's not about the difference. It's just two. There is totally different. But to explain, if you knew one, then you could look at the other one. But you can't relate to any of them, so it's very difficult to show the difference, you know. But what I can tell you is, the earth energy brings us to our animal nature, and for example, on mental activity, every animal nature, human nature that we have is supported by the earth energy. Fear, all those things, like every other animal. Even our ego is supported by earth energy, because ego is the human nature as well. The above or spiritual energy is feeding the realm that we don't understand. That the mind doesn't make sense out of it. It's just something beyond understanding. And what happens is that these two energies meet somewhere above us, or somewhere on us, or under our feet. So each human is like a key that the two energies meet. If they meet above you, you're totally grounded and earthy and logical, and anything you cannot see or feel or whatever doesn't exist. As lower it goes, more spiritual you become. Spirituality has nothing to do with how long you spend in India. It has to do with this. So when you go beyond, under our feet, we become what we call it enlightened, that we are totally from the light. So the light energy, the enlightened one is the above one, the earthy is the dense one. I don't know why people say you need to be grounded. They say you need to be grounded so you can drive a car or come to your head. For practical reason, you need to be grounded, but as less grounded you are, as better off you are. Well, I'm not going to disclose it where it comes from. I know though. But what is the second question?
Where it is going to lead us? Where it's coming from?
Lead us is just, it, as I mentioned before, it brings an evolution to humanity. Evolution to be in higher consciousness. Okay, let me tell you something else. You see, the way you relate to something is a dimension. For example, you relate to my shirt. Is white is a dimension, cotton is a dimension, I'm wearing is another dimension. Dimension is simply what you relate to. In a scientific way, we relate to things on its geographical. So we have this X, Y, Z coordination, we have 3 dimensions. And then we have time, we say, well, here you go, I'm here, some time passed, I'm here. So we relate to 3 dimensions and we call the 4th one time in scientific. However, there are 12 dimensions. 3 that we relate to X, Y, Z, we know. The 9 that we don't relate, we call it time. Actually, time doesn't exist. If somebody, like healers, for example, can go to the 5th, 6th, whatever dimension, do something now, and you think you see a miracle. But there is no such thing as a miracle. It just are. Because we can't relate, we don't relate to other dimensions, that's what we see. It's like a puppet show, that we don't see the guy who does it. So, on a 3-dimensional understanding, with a 12-dimensional universe, basically we know nothing. You see, if you take a picture of me, on a picture you get 2-dimensional being. From a picture, you always know what it was. If you take one more dimension away, you get a line. From a line, you never what it was. You never know. That means when we miss more than 2 dimensions from what it is, we have no concept of what it is. That means in a 12-dimensional universe with 3-dimensional understanding, we have no idea. And we try to figure out things based on such an ignorance. What is happening now is that through this revolution that we are going through, humanity becomes 5-dimensional being, not 3-dimensional. So our understanding becomes closer to God or the truth. Of course, in 5-dimensional reality, with a 12-dimensional universe, we still live an illusion. It's not much different. But we understand that our attention and intention will have materializing value. And through that, we understand the oneness and connection of the whole humanity. We deal with things in a different way, not in a separate way.